Hello guys, welcome back, and in today's video I'm going to be talking to you about how the courier business works, how couriers make money, and we're going to go into a full business breakdown about how the industry works, how you can get involved, and how to get paid as a courier. So first things first, what is a courier? So a courier is essentially someone who does deliveries in their own vehicle who gets paid to deal with urgent, direct, same day, next day, or overnight deliveries. This is a little bit different from the multi-drop work that you might see with companies like Amazon, because what these guys are doing, they're dealing with 100, 200, 300 parcels a day, and they're getting paid per parcel. Whereas a courier might pick up a pallet of engineering goods and drive from London to Manchester and get paid a lot more money to do so because they're dealing with an urgent direct delivery with just them goods on board. So that's kind of the main difference between a multi-drop courier, multi-drop delivery driver, and a same-day courier. Same-day couriers can cover the whole of the UK, maybe sometimes even go into Europe as well. So you get to drive around the country, see some beautiful views, and go out, make deliveries, and make money. A lot different from the multi-drop world where you're normally working as an employee for someone else's business, making them richer. When you're a courier, you run your own independent courier business and you get paid in proportion to that. So that's what a courier is. I started my journey as a courier back in 2021. I started in my car, and then as time went on, I progressed, turned it into a full-time business, and also got myself a van and hit the road running from there pretty much. I started with subcontractor work, so taking work off of larger companies, and then grew it to get my own direct customers as time went on as well, and have scaled the business from there. So that's what a courier is. The next thing is, how do you get started as a courier? So when you're getting started as a courier, the first thing you want to need is going to be a vehicle. So you could start in your car like I did, or you could go straight in, jump in the deep end, and do it the right way and get yourself a van. The best vans to start with are probably going to be the smaller vans, but as time goes on, it's going to be more beneficial in the long run for you to have a larger van. So it's entirely up to you as to whether you want to start with small or large. I wouldn't really go for anything in the middle. I think, you either need to go long wheelbase or small van, like the one that you've probably seen in the videos I've got, where I've got a Ford Transit Connect. A really sweet spot. The van I really like and that I probably recommend the most would be a Ford Transit Custom, which is the next one up from the Transit Connect. With that, you can fit 2 pallets in there and get paid a decent amount, and the running costs on that are quite low as well, which is really good. So once you've got your vehicle, next thing you're going to need is going to be your insurance. So there's 3 insurances you're going to need: public liability, goods in transit, and hire and reward insurance. This is going to cover the goods in transit, is going to cover the goods while you're transporting them. The hire and reward is going to cover your vehicle and enable you to use that vehicle to make deliveries and get paid. And then the third insurance, public liability, is going to cover the public in case of any accidents. Let's say you drop a box on someone's foot by accident. This insurance is going to cover any legal costs or anything like that. And then after that, all you need to do is go out there, get some customers, and go and get paid. You can use local courier companies in your area and work for them as what we call a subcontractor, so taking work off of them, dealing with their customers for them, which is actually how I started. Or you can go out there and get your direct customers, or both. Direct customers are going to be a little bit harder to come by. You actually have to put some marketing in, put some time in. But what I would usually recommend, start with the subcontractor work and then build up your direct customers at the same time. And then before you know it, you'll have a few of your own direct customers, and you can use the subcontractor work just to fill in the gaps. The next part that we're going to talk about right now is how you get paid. So once you've done a job, what do you need to do to get paid? So there's a few steps you're going to have to follow to get paid. First things first, you're going to need what we call proof of delivery. So this could be a piece of paper that you put the collection address, the delivery address, what you delivered, and then get someone's name, someone's signature, date, and time. That's what we call proof of delivery. That's going to prove that the goods were delivered, and then you also want to take a photo of the goods that you've delivered. Once you've done that, you're then going to make up an invoice, and all the invoice will have is your name, your company's name and information, and then your customer, the one who's going to be paying you, their name and information, then the amount that you're charging them, what the delivery was. So let's say WC1 to M3 postcode, 1 pallet, so on and so forth. And then you just send that invoice with the POD, with the proof of delivery, send that to them and tell them, right, It's all done. It's all sent on email. Please can you get that paid? Simple as that. And that's basically the courier industry, how it works, what you need to do to go out there to get started, and the real business breakdown of how couriers make money. The thing with the courier business, okay, a lot of people will look at this and think, okay, I could just do this, there's not a lot of money there to be made. There's not a very high demand for people in the courier industry. However, there is a massive, massive demand right now for people in the courier industry. There's a shortage of drivers and too many loads, too many deliveries that need to be made and not enough drivers to do them. There's a lot of money being left on the table right now for people who don't have drivers and can't get the deliveries done. So that's why if you guys were to get started as a driver in 2025, it's probably one of the best businesses, one of the best blue collar businesses that you could start right now is the courier industry. I actually run a full mentorship program where I'm going to work with you, show you exactly how to do it, step-by-step guide. You get one-on-one support with myself, access to our private group chats with other drivers in there, our subcontractor database. So we're going to give you a list of the best companies to start working with. And on top of that as well, we also give you our industry contacts. So you can get the cheapest insurance, cheapest accountants, and the cheapest brokers in the country, guaranteed prices. If you guys want that information, the link will be below this video, along with the link for my free Telegram channel as well, where I post daily updates, daily tips and tricks every single day that you can join and get access to completely free of charge. But that's it for this video, guys. That's how couriers make money. Thank you guys for watching. Take care, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.